there's a few things that I want to get into. If I'm the St. Louis Blues, I'm wondering, why are we sub 500? Why does Jordan Binnington have a sub 900 save percentage? Why does he only have 15 wins this season when he goes out and plays like that? Is it the team in front of him? Because right now, they're not in a playoff spot at all. And they got a lot of work to do. Hopefully this spurs him to steal a few games for the Blues. But as of right now, I'm kind of looking at it going, do you even care?
That's a good prediction. Might fire him up a little bit.
Maybe.
But he was Grand Fear goaltending. We'll get to that in a segment. We want to work a little bit backwards. Can I ask you, though, did you notice the Donaire line? Crosby, McKinnon, and Marchand?
The Donaire line?
Yeah, the Donaire line.
What do you mean the Donaire line?
Well, they're from Nova Scotia. Donaire comes from the Donaire line.
I love the fact that Marchand got booed in his own building. I thought that was hilarious.
That was awesome.
That was great.
The Nate dog pulling out like one of his favorite boys in the Trailer Park Boys, Cyrus. I got some work to do, Julian.
Look, Nathan McKinnon, he's the top scorer in the league going back into the regular season, right? He's 86 points, leading the league by a good margin. I still don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is. Even after that tournament, I still don't think he gets enough credit for how good he is.
He was great. He was galloping out there, especially in the overtime periods, man.
That goal that he scored, a lot of people say, oh, that was just a fluke. He was throwing it towards the net. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was moving the play east-west, threw it the other way in traffic. That was a big brain move. That was a big brain shot.
Well, and that was a very calculated shot, and I'll tell you why. Have you noticed any systems that Hellebuck plays?
Well, you talked about it on the show last week or the week before. He got out of the way. All three goals, he got out of the way. Yeah.
So and for the people in the video version, let me back this up here just so that you can understand. You
want to put the pads on?
They're in the back. So on the first goal, when McKinnon's walking around the circle and he's firing it from the point, if you watch Hellebuck, he works on a V. So his movements are right post, left post, 50 crease, which is 50% of the crease. He doesn't get any more deeper, so he works on a V. Every movement is from here, here, here. And then when the guy's about to shoot, he leaks out. So Crosby's shooting, he goes now from 50 crease to 75 or 100 to fill space because he's a big guy. But with the Nate dog, because he caught him still deep in the net, he was opening up space. The seeing eye shot. And then also because we talked about this last week, Hellebuck goes elbows in, working inside out. Perfect combination. You got him deep in the net on the V. The elbows are tucked in. It's going to take him a while to get up. Beautiful in the first goal. And then the second goal, did you see Aiden Hill coaching him on that goal?
No.
On that shot?
No.
You could so that they panned to it on the celebration. So it was it right? No, it was Bennett. So Bennett goes to the bench. And then Aiden Hill says, hey, I told you, right? You can read lips. I told you. And he does like the old chicken wing. Because Hellebuck, as he locks the elbows in, right? When the elbows are locked in like this, it's very difficult to get like shelf unless you flare the elbows. But because he'd already backed up to the post on the crease side, he couldn't really flare the elbow. He was anticipating the cross crease and getting down on the puck. So when Bennett flicked it over him, it was like, you shooting on my mom. Real easy, right? That's the caliber.
Don't you dare say a word about Mrs. Ridgen.
I love my mother. She's remarried now, so new last name. But, and then the overtime goal, we talked about this. 70% of goals in the NHL are the goaltender getting out of the way. Did you notice him get out of the way on that one?
Well, I noticed on the first one for sure. The only one that he didn't, and it was just, again, having the best player in the league in the slot where he's shot probably a million pucks. There's no way he's not scoring that goal. That was not the overtime goal. Was not Hellebuck's fault. The save that Binnington made in overtime at the side of the net on, was it Austin Matthews?
Yep, Tkachuk and Matthews.
That was the game saver. Like that could have gone in. And I'll be honest with you, I said after the loss to Finland?
No, the U.S.
The U.S. I said start Aiden Hill. The fact that Binnington started all 4 games, I was surprised. Mm-hmm. I thought Hill would at least get one, but the fact that Binnington went in, again, I'm going back to the whole, why is St. Louis out of a playoff position when he plays like that? Like, it doesn't make sense.
But that's Grand Fear goaltending. You show up when it matters most. I might give up 9, but I'm not giving up 10 because we scored 10. I'll make those saves at the end. That's Grand Fear textbook goaltending right there.
When it comes to Hellebuck, so Jordan Binnington, not in a playoff spot.
Yep.
Blame the team, blame whatever you want. His sub 900 save percentage, I think, speaks volumes about the way he's played with the St. Louis Blues.
If you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday. right by my hand.
Click right here.